RE/MAX Integrity Real Estate in Haiti, bringing to you the RE/MAX Minute. And the question of the day is, what is property management? Most of you don't know, but we just launched a new division in our company, which is property management services, and we have a lot of people that are not familiar with property management, and so that is the question of the day, and I'm here to give you a brief explanation. Now, if you want more in full explanation, please feel free to reach out to any of our agents. Let me start with property management involves processes and systems in managing income producing assets, including marketing of the property, finding good tenants either from our current database or from direct marketing and advertising. We do thorough screening of potential tenants. We manage the tenants, including rental payments, move in and move out inspections, and also inspections during the tenancy period. Anyhow, look into us, feel free to reach out, allow RE/MAX Integrity to manage your property so that you can focus on the things that are most important in your life. Leave it in the hands of a professional. The benefits of our lease agreements when you sign up for property management services. So we've invested hundreds of hours with real estate attorneys in Haiti so that we can create documents that protect not only the tenants, but it also protects the property owner and our office. So listen to this. You're gonna really like the benefits of these lease agreements. So beginning with protection against claims for the property owner against theft. So if a tenant claims that something was stolen, they cannot try to sue the property owner. Tenants' rights terminate at the end of the lease. Late fees after the 5th of the month are issued out by RE/MAX Property Management Services to the tenant. Multiple methods of payment available to the tenant, including in different currencies. So for example, if the tenant is from the States or from Europe, they can choose to pay in US dollars from a US bank, or they can pay in euros from any location in Europe. So that is a really good benefit because a lot of these clients will be international, and so they're going to be in many currencies, and so it's really good to have a platform that allows the option to do those type of transactions. We handle rent collections, and we also handle the rent deposits. Now, in these agreements, the owner can opt to either have the tenant pay for their own utilities, or the owner can pay the utilities within the rent. So if the property owner wants us as RE/MAX to handle those utility payments on their behalf, we would gladly do so. The property owner just has to have that conversation with us and request that we manage those bills in your behalf. Now, those bills will be paid out of the proceeds, so we just manage them. We're not responsible for the payment. Those will come directly from the proceeds we collect on the rent. The tenant will only be allowed to have visitors for 3 consecutive days at a time, but no more than 10 days per year. Now, this was put in place to protect the property owner from the tenant having illegal tenants on the property. Key replacement. fees are the responsibility of the tenant. No reassignment of the lease to any other parties. So if they're moving out early and they don't want to pay that upfront lease fee that is due, then they cannot have a friend or someone they know just come and take over the lease. They have to actually sit down, consult with us, and then RE/MAX will do a background check on the potential new tenants, and then we will make the decision whether we will allow them to occupy the property and take over that lease. No disruption or disturbance to others. So by signing this agreement, the tenant agrees that they will not be disturbing the peace to the community or to their neighbors. No pets on the properties without prior written permission. So they do need to have that conversation with us, and then we will have that conversation with the property owners, and then at that point, if they agree to allow the pets, then we will move forward and issue that permission letter. Early termination by the landlord. So in the event that the tenant does not follow the outline on this agreement, then we have the right to terminate them, and the termination is immediately. If there was to be a dispute, the dispute is resolved by arbitration. And there's also added a hold harmless agreement, which is for fire, theft, natural disaster like a hurricane or an earthquake, or by flooding, that sort. If there was a riot, so in the event that there's a manifestation and somebody vandalizes some personal property, the property owner is not responsible for such harm or damages. No changes or alterations to the property and its landscape. So the tenant does not have permission to start painting the whole property or start building a fence or whatnot. They would have to get written permission from us. And the properties are only allowed for habitational use, so they cannot run or operate as a business unless we okay it in the very beginning. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to RE/MAX Integrity and reach out to one of our agents. They will be more than glad to sit down and have a conversation with you about property management.